Hey guys, Weiss here. Welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It is super helpful. Doing one of my favorite kinds of videos today where I open a factory sealed copy of a hard to find game. I love doing this. It's like Christmas in the early 80s. In most cases, I'm opening games from the 1980s, sometimes later, sometimes a little earlier. But this one is from 1981, and it's a variant of the game that's kind of hard to find. And it's a clone of a really popular title. So let's get to it. After the video, I will show you guys me plugging in the game into my system and playing it and seeing what it looks like and if it'll boot up, because this is an old game and it's factory sealed, never played before. Let's get to it. The game in question today is Space Armada. It's factory sealed. It's the Sears version, which is harder to find than the regular Mattel version. The store in Oklahoma City sold it to me for $4.99. Pre-owned, it says. Check it out. It's got a Sears sticker at $2.99, so it was a victim of the crash of '83. And check out that seam on the back, showing you that it is in, more provenance, that it is a factory sealed copy of this game. Now, I already have a boxed copy of the blue box Mattel version in my collection, but I didn't have the Sears version. I want to open it up and show you guys what's inside. That's a lot of fun. Now, this game has larger invaders than Space Invaders. It's definitely a Space Invaders clone. It has invisible invaders, which we already saw with the Atari 2600 port of Space Invaders, so that's nothing new. There's no new features, really. It's got larger invaders. They're pretty well animated, although they do stay in formation. There's nothing different that much about this game rather than Space Invaders. It's a little clunkier. It's a solid game. Now, Mattel said back in the day, their lawyers said Space Invaders wasn't properly copyrighted, so they were able to create a clone of the game and just change the name and get away with it, which they did. If you go to blueskyrangers.com and look up Space Armada, you can find that information. So after I open this up, we'll take a look at the game play, assuming that it actually works. Hopefully it will. These old games are usually pretty reliable, so let's get to it. Let's open this factory sealed copy. Now I'm going to get some scissors here to help me open it. Going to just cut it along the top there. Try to be careful here. This is going into my collection, and it'll be nice to have a CIB copy, no longer sealed copy of this game. $5, no brainer. Well worth it to show you guys what this looks like on the inside. See if there's anything in it other than the manual and the cartridge. Now, the box says game program and game illustration, copyright Mattel, but it also says contents, cartridge, 2 controller overlays, and instructions. Let's see if it has anything else inside. Sometimes they'll surprise you. So we're opening it up here like a book, just like the Mattel boxes. So that's pretty neat. And it does indeed have the manual. Let's take a look inside real quick. Same color on the outside, so they didn't print it in color, saving some money there. And it's got the game cartridge, all very clean, nice and new. And 2 controller overlays with the little paper that goes with them to keep them separated, to keep them, just a nice shape or whatever. In the box, unlike a lot of these, this one has nothing else. There's no catalog or warranty card or anything else. So boom, it just has what it says on the box. That's mildly disappointing, but hey, you never know what you're going to get when you're opening a factory sealed vintage video game. It's still a lot of fun. So guys, let's take a look at the gameplay. I'm going to plug this into my Intellivision and let's fire it up and check it out. All right guys, let's see if this bad boy will work. I'm sure it will. These old games are really hardy, stand the test of time well. And let's get some volume. And there we go, game or practice? I want to play a game. Don't need to practice. Very much a Space Invaders clone. The enemies are big. There's not as many of them on the screen as in Space Invaders. mean, they didn't really do anything to make this really stand out. Even that bottom row of creatures even looks quite similar to the Space Invaders enemies. And you use the same strategies to beat the game, or to progress. There's no beating the game. We'll just play a couple of rounds here. Just give you guys a look at the game if you've never played it before. I do like these simple old games, but I wish they would have done something to make this a little more different than Space Invaders. Alright guys, there you go, Space Armada for the Intellivision. Have you played this game before? Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this game. When did you first start playing the Intellivision? For me, I started in late 79 or sometime in 80. I've told you guys many times before the story behind that, but games like Space Armada and other space games like Astro Smash really got me into the television more than the first games I'd played, football and baseball and Las Vegas, blackjack, poker. Even those are fun. Love me some space games. Alright guys, we'll talk to you in another video. Let me know if you want me to keep opening factory sealed games. Talk to you later.